Good afternoon to all of you. Today we have to study about activity number 2.2. In the last class, we already had studied about activity number 2.1, in which we had discussed about some indicators like red litmus, blue litmus, phenolphthalein and methyl orange, and they were giving you information about the substance, whether they are acidic, basic or neutral, by changing their own color. Okay, but today we have to study about a special type of indicators which is known as olfactory indicators. So what is a special thing about it is that they will give you information about the substance, whether they are acidic, basic or neutral, by changing their own smell. Okay, and in this activity we have to discuss about three indicators, which are onion and clove oil and vanilla essence. These three indicators we have to use in this activity. So first, what they are telling you, let us read. Take some finely chopped onions in a plastic bag along with some strips of clean cloth. Tie up the bag tightly and leave overnight in the fridge. The cloth strips can now be used to test for acids and bases. They are telling you to finally properly chop the onion and take some cloth strip and put it in a plastic bag in the fridge for overnight, for almost 8 to 10 hours. You have to keep it in the fridge. So what will happen after that? Then they are telling you to take two of these cloth strips and check their odor. Okay, so you have to keep that cloth strip along with the onion and you have to take it out after 8 to 10 hours. So what will happen? That cloth strip will have the smell of onion, right? So again, then they are telling you to keep them on a clean surface, put a few drops of HCl, dilute HCl, and on one strip and few drops of dilute NaOH solution on the other. So you have two strips. So on one strip they are telling you to put dilute HCl, and in another strip they are telling you to put dilute NaOH. So you know that HCl is an acid and NaOH is a base. So how will acid and base behave with these cloth strip? You have to understand and you have to note down through this activity, right? So you know that since onion is kept along with that cloth strip for overnight for so long, so that is why the strip will have the smell of onion, right? So when you put acid HCl on cloth strip, then what happens? There is no change in smell of the onion. There is no change in smell of that cloth strip. But when you put base on that cloth strip, then the smell itself will go off. The smell will be vanished. Okay. Then second, what they are telling you, we'll be writing it in a table. But second, what they are telling you, rinse both the cloth strip in water and again check their odor. You have to again keep it in the water and rinse it completely. And again you have to check the odor they are telling you. That's not mandatory. You can leave that also. And note your observations. They are telling you to note the observations. Next. Now take some dilute vanilla essence and clove oil and check their odor. You know vanilla essence. Okay, you have to check their odor, smell, and also clove oil, which is present in your home also, I think. So you can check that smell, and then what they are telling you to do again, with HCl and NaOH, you have to again check whether the smell is changed or not. So total we have to use three indicators. One is onion, second one is vanilla essence, and third one clove oil. And you have to check how they are behaving with acid and base. When we put acid when we had kept acid on the cloth strip, which was there along with onion, then the smell was vanished in case of base, but there was no change in smell in case of acid. But what happens in case of vanilla, what happens in case of clove oil, we have to understand and write. So same in the case of, we already have discussed in our regular classes, I have told you to write that table, all of you have that. But through this activity you have to again write it and remember. So this vanilla essence and clove oil, both of them will behave in a similar way as onion. How? Vanilla essence will also, there is a smell of vanilla essence will go off when you put base in that, but there will be no change in the smell of vanilla when you will put acid into that. Same is the case with clove oil also. Clove oil is having some kind of smell, you know that. But when you put acid in that, then there won't be any change in color. But if you put base in clove oil, the smell of clove oil will go off. It will be vanished. Understood? So that table we have to prepare here. So we will be preparing a table. Okay. In that table, we have to write down what all indicators we have used and what is the change in smell. So one column we will prepare for name of indicators. Name of indicators. And second one, smell or odor in acidic solution. Okay. And third one, we will write smell or odor in basic solution. So in this activity, they are telling you to use HCl as an acid, and NaOH as a base. But you can use any acid, you can use any base, they will give the same result, which we will write here. So you can take the example HCl, H2SO4, etc. Any, and here you take NaOH, KOH, etc. You can take any of those. Okay. Okay, it's H2SO4. By mistake, I have written this. So this is H2SO4, etc. Okay. So the first indicator we are using is onion, right? So first one is onion. Second one, vanilla essence. Okay. And the third one is clove oil. Clove oil, right? So when you perform this activity, then you will observe that they will have all the acids will have same behavior with all these indicators, and all the bases will have same behavior with all these indicators. So if you take these acids, in case of onion, there won't be any change in smell of these three indicators. So we will write it as no change in smell or odor. And in this case, the smell or odor will be vanished. Okay, smell will be completely vanished. You will not have any smell of onion when you put base with onion. Okay, or any of these, vanilla, clove oil. If you put base in these indicators, there won't be any smell of all these indicators. But in case of acid, there won't be any change in smell. That is what you have to write. So smell or odor vanishes or vanished, you can write. Here also same thing, no change. You have to write again the same thing. No change in smell or odor. Here also same thing. Smell or odor vanished. Smell or odor vanished. So we will be getting this kind of information by this activity, and you have to remember this. So with this, you can check whether the substance is acidic, basic or neutral. So we have understood this. Write it down and remember this. Okay, thank you.